It's not for sensitive ears. This section, while far too disturbing to be allowed in a YouTube video without them restricting it, details a pattern of alleged sexual abuse, coercion, and exploitation that Ventura claims she endured during her long relationship with Diddy. It depicts these events in graphic detail. Combs allegedly forced Ventura into sexual encounters with male sex workers, which he called freak-offs. These encounters reportedly involved drug use, took place in various hotels around the world, and occurred frequently. Ventura claims she was required to facilitate these encounters, including finding sex workers and performing with them. These encounters reportedly caused severe anxiety and physical illness for Ventura, as well as giving her severe reactions to the numerous drugs she was forced to intake. The lawsuit also mentions an incident where Combs allegedly dangled Ventura's friend over a hotel balcony. When this lawsuit was filed, it was like a bomb went off. Diddy has already been seen for years as a weird, strange figure in the music industry. But after this, he immediately went from being a creepy uncle to a straight-up monster doing the unthinkable. He couldn't lie or hide. And the rest of the lawsuit just gets worse and worse. The descriptions of what Diddy put Cassie through are graphic and disturbing, and I can't say them out loud on YouTube, let alone the fact that it feels disgusting to read the whole thing for yourself. It's 35 pages of terror. Diddy paid a $30 million settlement just one day after the lawsuit was filed. He put out a smug and repulsive statement saying that "we have decided to resolve the matter amicably, wishing Cassie and her family all the best." Cassie got what she deserved, closure in the form of a ridiculous amount of money. But it didn't matter. The floodgates were open now, because Diddy's behavior quite clearly wasn't isolated. It most likely wasn't just one person. It seemed in all likelihood to be something he built his whole life around, a pathological obsession that he would go to any length to carry out. It had ruined Cassie's life, and it was about to be revealed in full. Over the next few months, many more lawsuits would be filed against Diddy. All of them accused Diddy of systematically having a lifestyle centered around doing horrible things to other people. One of the most disturbing lawsuits came from Lil Rod Jones, a Grammy-nominated producer who worked closely with Diddy for 14 months, producing 9 songs for his album Off the Grid. In a lawsuit he filed in February of 2024, he claimed to have evidence of the following: Meek Mill on Diddy's yacht consorting with underage individuals, Diddy giving laced drinks to underage individuals at his home, and Usher in Diddy's home consorting with underage individuals. There was also a long list of things Diddy did to abuse Rodney, throughout a long process of trying to convince him that he would make sure he would win Producer of the Year at the Grammys if he agreed to engage in homosexuality with him. In the lawsuit, it's written like this: throughout his time living with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones was the victim of constant, unsolicited, unauthorized groping and touching of his body parts by Mr. Combs. These events took place in Los Angeles, New York, Florida, and the US Virgin Islands. In addition to the unsolicited and unauthorized touching, Mr. Jones was forced by Mr. Combs to work in Mr. Combs' bathroom as Mr. Combs walked around naked and showered in a clear glass enclosure. As a heterosexual Christian man, Mr. Jones was uncomfortable with Mr. Combs' advances and expressed his discomfort to Mr. Combs' chief of staff, who responded with, "You know, Sean will be Sean." The chief of staff also attempted to downplay Mr. Combs' groping of Mr. Jones as friendly horseplay, stating that those acts were his way of showing that he likes you. There was a lot more. The lawsuit is 73 pages long. It even includes photographic evidence of Cuba Gooding Jr. forcing himself on Rodney Jones, something that he has a long and public history of doing. The suit also includes graphic details about Christina Coram, Diddy's long-running chief of staff, describing her as equivalent to Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's former assistant who was convicted of sex trafficking and is now serving 20 years in prison. The lawsuit says this about Christina Coram: it was important to defendant Coram to have Mr. Combs' drug of choice immediately ready whenever he asks for it. Defendant Coram required all employees, from the butler to the chef to the housekeepers, to walk around with a pouch filled with cocaine, GHB, ecstasy, marijuana, and Tusi. Defendant Coram also ordered sex workers and prostitutes for Mr. Combs. She ordered and distributed ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, mushrooms, and more to Mr. Combs and his guests who were present on his rented yacht and in his homes in LA, New York City, and Miami.